Hey you guys. So today I'm going to talk about the Twin Flames universe. So there's two docuseries that are out currently where one is on Amazon Prime called Desperately Seeking Soulmate, Escaping the Twin Flames universe. The other one is called Escaping Twin Flames that came out at the beginning of November on Netflix. Now, both of these cover the same information. You're really not gonna miss anything if you watch one over the other. Of course, like some of the people that are interviewed are gonna be a little bit different. Maybe some clips that are shown are a little bit different, but essentially the information that you're given is the same. The reason I bring the reason I bring that up then leads me to my next little tidbit right here. Sometimes I wonder with some of these docu-series just in general, but I know with true crime that's like the biggest one because people are really interested in true crime. It's a business, okay? With a lot of these streaming services, it makes me wonder if there's almost two roads where, hey, we have to be the first ones to get something out, because some of these docu-series are a little bit different. You know, some of them, given the time frame of when they're done, some have maybe a little bit more information, or they're able to get another person to interview that maybe the other couldn't get. Whatever the case may be, in some cases they're just a little bit different, maybe sometimes in style, and how they're done chronologically, things like that. But then another part of me is like, or are they just oblivious? Like, do they think, hey, a topic came out, or something was exposed, we're gonna be the first ones to do it. No, it's gonna blow everyone's mind. It always makes me wonder. I know it's probably option one, but it always makes me wonder, is there ever an option two? Do they ever think, hey, maybe I'll be the first one and then someone else just comes out ahead? I don't know. That's sometimes how my mind works. But nonetheless, with this docuseries and with this topic, both of them cover the same things. They will talk about essentially what a twin flame is, who is behind this company, kind of the inner workings of everything that was going on, people who were involved in it, and I would almost say different, I don't want to say inner goings, because you had different, I don't want to even say consequences, you just had different things happening. Essentially, when they talk about what a twin flame is, if you don't know, it is essentially your soulmate. It is the person that you are meant to be with forever and always. It is the person you are meant to be with. That is probably the best way I can explain it. The docuseries probably does it a much better way. I've heard the term before, but that's how I kind of think of it. And for the people kind of involved, it's essentially a husband and a wife, Jeff and Shayla, and they go into their history and their background, how they met. They do, for both of them, they say that they tried to reach out to them for comment. They did not comment. They did not say a word for either docuseries. So, yeah, that's also another thing that both share in common. One other interesting tidbit for the Netflix one, the director, Shayla Peck, and this was just with deep diving. She did another project talking about the NXIVM cult. So it was called Seduced Inside the NXIVM cult. And the reason she did this project about the twin flames is because they kept getting messages about, hey, we want more things on cults and control groups, and that's what kind of led them here. So that's what I found that interesting. Again, just an interesting tidbit, not telling you to watch one over the other. I just thought that was cool and interesting. But a lot of the inner workings here when it comes to how did people go and find them, they had a bunch of YouTube videos. People, like, when they would look up twin flames and like who was talking about them, they had a lot talking about twin flames, so it kind of felt like they were the experts. Then they had classes on it. So that's where I think a lot of people felt they were the experts in regards to this topic and everything else. Then that's when you get into, I would say, the whole shabam of the inner workings in general, where things that were said, how things were done, and from there, were people kind of starting to phase out and see things a little bit differently. I thought it was really interesting. At first, when I saw it on Netflix, I thought it was going to be something else. Like, I didn't know anything about Twin Flames. And then when I watched the trailer, I found out it was actually a true crime thing. So I thought it was interesting. If it's something that, it sounds like you would be interested in, if you like true crime, I highly recommend it. It's a different topic, and it's something that I think, again, if you like true crime and if you are interested in that sort of thing, it's just interesting. So I highly recommend it. Again, you have two options. Who knows if there's another one out there, if one of the other streaming services has one. Also, who knows? These are just the two that have come out relatively recently. So who knows? Maybe HBO Max or something will come out, or Max now. Maybe they'll come out with one. I don't know. But that's just kind of my thoughts on it. Wanted to talk about it a little bit. If you've watched either one, feel free to leave your thoughts down below, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.